little over 3.5 miles now of the 15 or 16. Gone up nearly 1,300 feet. I'm drenched in sweat. If you can't tell. It's a steep climb all the way up. It's a couple thousand feet of elevation gain until we get to our first campsite. So we've been hauling ass, and we just came to a clearing, and we're at the first of multiple lakes that we'll come across. This is Deer Lake. Looks beautiful so far. Come take a look.
Are you filming?
Huh?
Are you filming?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They cut your Oh, that is amazing. View is absolutely insane. Our first patch of snow here. Not much, but there should be more as we get closer to Olympus. I love switchbacks so much.
Yeah.
That has got to be one of the coolest things I've ever done while camping or backpacking. Swimming in like a mountain lake. It was perfectly crisp. Felt so good. Alright, 6 more miles to go.
Food.
Alright, you gotta look as cool as possible while getting over this log. Ooh. Oh. We have finally made it to camp, including all our little offshoots off the trail that we did and all the walking back and forth. The time on feet, we spent about, I think it was 12.5 hours.
Yep.
And my watch, when I finally stopped it, was 17.00 miles. And I am absolutely destroyed. We're gonna eat some food now, just heating it up, and then get to bed. Have a much easier day tomorrow, thankfully. Alright, so after yesterday's hike, we're just getting camp prepped to go another 8 miles up near Mount Olympus. We're just getting packed up, and then we're gonna head out soon. climb quite a bit now. It's beautiful, but it's so steep. Alright, 3 more miles to our campsite. We took a nice little lunch break. Now, gotta keep climbing. Those were the bunk beds you were talking about? Looks like there's a little shelter here. Or these planks, almost like bunk beds. Doing it for the views. So something Chris didn't tell me about, you take this rope ladder down. Alright, so Chris is up there. I gotta get down there. So we just woke up at 2:30 in the morning so that we can try to summit Mount Olympus. It's very early, very dark. Thankfully not that cold. So we are right at the glacier, right in front of the peaks. Trying to make our way down. It has been super scary because we had to climb down this steep descent, but all the rocks are moving. Very scary. We got our harnesses on. Ice axes ready. Tied to each other. Spiky shoes. This is what we're trying to avoid right here. Chris almost died on that crevasse right there and almost took me down with him. It's like Gatorade Glacial Freeze. Okay, we are back on the ridge. Exhausted. It's a very difficult scramble. All the rocks were very loose. Kept sliding all the way up.
Some scree.
Yeah. Now I'm just gonna head back to camp and get some food. The only issue is that we just finished hiking 4.5 miles, and we still have 8.4 to get back down the mountain to our next campsite today. Gonna make some food, probably take a little nap before we head out. Alright, we packed up camp. Now we're headed back down to our campsite from last night. Got 8.4 miles back down. Took a nice little nap, ate some food. Let's do it. I don't tend to film much of the steep inclines and steep descents, but that's because it's so hard to do and you need both hands. Tend to film a lot when it's flatter like this. I also tend to think it's kind of prettier. We're just sprinting now essentially to get to our campsite for tonight. Just making camp for the night. Have an early start tomorrow morning. Had a good night yesterday. We got about 8 miles today, mostly uphill. I think it's like 4,000 feet elevation gain. And then we're gonna camp for the last night, and then the next day head out. Let's try not to kill ourselves on the way up. Back 3 of 18. You can tell I'm already dripping in sweat. So it's starting to rain, so I'm gonna put the camera away. I won't be filming for a while. Alright, we just got back to Whole Lake again and had some lunch. I actually napped on this floor for a while because I was exhausted. We're gonna take off, try to make another 6 miles to our next camp. The gorgeous view that we get to hike alongside. So this is the last time we're going to see Mount Olympus. Very far up there, that's the glacier that we were on, that we crossed. Right in the middle of the screen. We went up there, nearly to Snowdon. How you feeling, Chris?
Tired, we're motivated.
Ready to get out of here?
Yeah, we're ready out of here. I want a burger.
So we woke up at 4:15 and left camp at 5:15. Trying to get out of here as soon as possible because we're completely out of food. So Chris and I just came across something really weird. There was just on the side of the trail a backpack and trekking poles full of stuff, a hat, everything. Like someone either just left it. Issue was their permit ended yesterday. So I don't know if, we're not sure if someone got injured and then had to be carried out by someone. But we're gonna let the ranger station know about it just in case. Hope they're okay. Made it to the trailhead. In 2 hours, we made it 4.8 miles. Let's get some food! Oh yeah! Alright, we're making our way through the food. I
made my way much further than you.
You also ordered less, but whatever.
That's not true.
How are you feeling?
I'm so tired. I'm so full.
How was what was your favorite part of the trip?
I mean, like, the trip itself, like, probably getting up at, like, up for a hike at 3 in the morning into the mountains, having the, like, it'd be dark, but, like, the sun kind of light up the mountains from the background and having all the stars in the sky and just, like, walking up to the glacier. It's a really cool experience. And other than that, just hanging out with one of my good friends. You know, spend a lot of quality time.
Thanks, man. That was a fun trip.
It's a fun trip.
All right. Give me mine.
I am so fucking tired. We went 55 miles total, which is crazy. The most miles I'd ever done in a week before this was like 26. And we did it in 5 days. But it was amazing. There was 2 key parts for me that I remember, and it was one, swimming in Ho Lake. And it's like this lake in the mountains, and it's completely surrounded by mountains, like you're in a crater. It was beautiful, and the water was really nice. And then crossing a glacier was like one of the most unique experiences I've ever had, like with harnesses and ropes and like ice axes and stuff, and
Fuck
like
yeah.
hopping across these giant crevasses. Chris almost losing his leg in one. Yeah, it was awesome. I had a really good time.
Cool. Do it again?
Yeah, I'll do it again. Not as long of a trip for a while, but shorter trips, yeah.
Cool.